Picture this, you have lost someone deeply precious, and the grief still clings to you like a stubborn fog. You are desperately holding on to the remains of your loved one. Then, out of nowhere, something unexpected occurs. Something that sends shivers down your spine. This is the saga of a mother and her departed son. And in today's episode, we are going to unravel this mind-bending masterpiece. The movie kicks off with a visual feed of a baby monitor. It's like someone is speaking through it. It's a mother comforting her infant. The kid seems sick, coughing up a storm, and his mother trying to ease him. Cut to our main character, the mother. She looks startled and unstable, like something serious messed her up. She placed an urn on the shelf above a picture of a baby. As a viewer, we begin to realize that the baby is no longer among the living. Anyways, while having a meal, the mother decides to keep her son's remains right in front of her as they are sharing a meal together. Suddenly, things take a weird turn. The baby monitor on the table starts picking up signals of the baby. But hold on, the movie already established the fact that the baby is gone, right? So, what is this signal all about? Anyways, the signal gets stronger and the mother figures it coming out of the remains inside the urn. So, what she did is she stuffs the monitor inside the urn. Now the monitor starts broadcasting clear sound of the baby. It's like he wants to play with his mom. But then all of a sudden, he starts crying. The mom gets it. He must be hungry. So she dashes to make milk for her son. But wait, it gets even weirder. In a mirror in front of her, she spots a creepy looking hand coming out of the urn. She spins around, but nothing is there. Afraid of this creepy appearance, she decided to took the remains away into the basement. Now, in the basement, the baby starts screaming like crazy. So, as a mother, she instinctively goes to check on her baby. But when she opens the basement door, she sees a spooky looking figure holding on to the urn. Terrified, she slams the door shut. But to her shock, when she clicks again, the door is now open and the remains are right up there. This time though, there is something glowing inside the urn. And as a viewer, we are still hearing the baby's cry on the monitor. Strangely, this time the cry is different. It's like it is calling his mom. Captivated by the light and the consistent calling of her deceased son, the mother picks up the urn. That is when she realizes that the shadowy figure from the basement is now standing behind her. With a spine-chilling move, the figure puts its mouth to her ear and whispers, "Mama." Shocked by the whisper, the mother snaps out of her trance. And because of this, the urn slips from her grip and shatters. The moment it breaks, the baby's cry stops. This accident leaves the mother deep in sadness. She started to sob, but ultimately decides to gather her son's remains and fix the urn. As the urn gets restored, the baby monitor starts transmitting the baby's voice once again. But this time though, the mother had it enough. She decided to dismantle the baby monitor and toss it into the trash. And just like that, the movie ends. But now, in a general way, if you look at the movie, it might seem like a horror movie. But to me, this movie is all about a grief-stricken mother and her mental state. If you look closely, you will realize the trauma of losing her only child makes her hallucinate her son's existence through the baby monitoring system. When she was having a meal in front of her son's remains, it's a clear indication of her emotional state and how much she misses him. Now, you might wonder about the shadowy figure. For me, it's the mother's consciousness taking the form of that figure, trying to jolt her out of the trauma. That is why every time she is engrossed in her son's voice, the shadowy figure appears. And every time it appears, it frightens her. But in reality, it never tries to harm her. In the scene, when the figure whispers "Mama," it amplifies the fact of her consciousness trying to shake her out of the trance into the reality. In the final scene, when the mother ignores the son's calling and decides to dismantle the baby comb, It clearly means that she is now ready to move on from her emotional trauma back to her normal life. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please give this video a thumbs up and follow me for more content.